Okay, I think, yeah. That's better. Alright, you made it to the 4th day. Today we're just going to talk about 3 different things that price can do. We're going to go more into depth, and then we'll be going into more about daily bias. So, let's get to it. Oh, that was cool as fuck. Let me try to... Whew. Whew. Oh wait, it's like... I need a job. Oh my god, what am I doing with my life? So, what you see up here, this is just called... And this is like how you see the market, right? Like I said before, click on 15-minute. Each candlestick represents 15 minutes. Over here, you say on the bottom it says January 23rd, 3 a.m., 3:15, so on, so on, so on. Right, and on here you get the 5-minute. So when I talk about what price can do, I already said this in the previous videos. Price can either move sideways, down, or up. And if you don't understand that, you're kind of stupid. What do we see here? We see how choppy the market is. When I say choppy, it's literally just like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Market's incredibly choppy. Just like you're chopped. So previously, what do we see? High up, choppy, down, high. Right? And basically what this tells us is it's also going to tell us the daily trend. So when you click on the higher time frames are going to have more power. If you look at the 1 minute time frame, the 1 minute time frame is not going to have as much power as the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour, 4 hours, so on, so on, so on. So when we go to look at the daily bias, today is Monday. Fuck. Today's Monday, right? So that means where does Monday start? From here to here. Now we can see market was choppy and moved up, and now it's choppy again. So if we go into daily, which we'll need, we'll clearly see that for Monday, January 26th, it's bullish, means it's going up. Now, when you start your day off, and if you're going to trade in the AM session or the PM session, like, I mean, late AMs and late PM, early PMs, you're most definitely going to need to use daily bias. And when this candlestick pops up for the next day, it basically means after 4 p.m. So, now what we're looking at is when you see a very good candle like this, which indicates it's bearish, means people are buying. That day that you're going to trade for Monday 19th, you're going to want to look for longs. You're going to want to buy. And that's going to help you. Let's look at it. See, Monday 19, what do we get? We get this huge up potential, right? Basically just huge long stick. And then when we see on the next day, we see another longer stick, right? We see another bullish candle. Now, Wednesday, we can see most people went for shorts, longs, longs, longs. This is starting to become shorts. But if we go here, we can clearly see it's just choppy. Yeah, starting like here, it just went down a little bit. That's it. So that's basically daily bias. It's just looking at how the day is looking so far. So if the day's starting to look as a bullish run so far, you're going to want to look for upscale potentials. And if it's looking as a bearish run so far, you're going to look for downscale potentials. And again, 3 different things that price can do is either move sideways, move down, or move up. That's the most simplest thing that you'll learn in the series. Honestly, I have nothing much left to say. This is just daily bias. Just trends as well. Basically, I'm hoping I covered this before, but trends goes along the same way. If it's going up, why are you going to try to short it? right? Trend is basically this. Higher highs, higher lows. We see a previous low here. We see a higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Wait, I'm using it wrong. Hold on. So we see a higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. And when you're on a downtrend, lower high, lower low. Lower high, lower low. Lower high, lower low. The lower low means that it's lower than the previous low. The lower high means it's lower than the previous high. The higher high means it's higher than the previous high. The higher low means it's higher than the previous low. That's literally trends. And you're going to use that with daily buys, as we can see. How do I... Fuck. There we go. We can see right here we're in an uptrend, right? Ever since Friday. Higher high. Which broke market structure shifts. That's not relevant right now. So we see higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, too high. Higher low. And we already had this high. We're predicting the low to come up here. And we're just going to target higher highs. That's basically daily bias, trends, and 3 things that price can do. How are you guys doing though? I hope so far you're managing to keep up. Tell me how your day was. Okay, let me stop. Like it shouldn't be that hard to comprehend, right? Again, higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows. And for this downtrend, we can see we had this higher high, but then we had a market structure shift. We had a lower low, lower high, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high. That's market structure shifts, right? Basically means we broke the previous trend line, which may indicate a reversal. That's it. You guys should be able to understand this. And then tomorrow, we're going to be talking about key levels, which is very important. Key levels are incredibly important to comprehend. Okay, that's it. Get out there, look at the markets, try to find different trend lines. Should be easy for you guys. Let's go.